Hello children, hope you all are doing good. I have seen your homeworks, you did it well, very good. Likewise, do your homework regularly, okay? Have you all learnt what I have taught you in the previous class? I will ask you some questions, okay, to test that you have learnt or not. Okay, take your homework note, write only the answers. Your first question is, yes, have you all taken your notebook? Okay, the first question, which quantity is measured in Newton? Okay, which quantity is measured in Newton? In this lesson we have learnt about mass and weight, is it? Till now we have learnt about mass and weight. So write, which quantity is measured in Newton? Okay. Yes, have you all written? And the next one, dash is the quantity of matter contained in a body. Dash is the quantity of matter contained in the body. And the third question, 1 metric ton equal to dash kilogram. 1 metric ton equal to dash kilogram. And then the fourth question, 1 gram force equal to dash dyne. 1 gram force equal to dash dyne. And then the next question, which is used to measure spring balance? Which is used by measuring in the spring balance, okay? Weight or mass, you should write that, okay? Physical balance or beam balance can be used to measure dash. Physical balance or beam balance is used to measure dash. And then the last question, when no weight is hung on the hook, the pointer reads dash. When no weight is hung on the hook, the pointer reads dash. Have you all written? Okay, good. Okay, can we recall what we have learned in the previous class? Okay, our lesson name is measurement, is it? In the lesson measurement, we have learned two physical quantities. What are those two physical quantities? Mass and weight, is it? Mass is the quantity of matter contained in a body, okay? Mass is the quantity of matter contained in a body. And then, okay, mass remains constant, okay? And then its SI unit is kilogram. And then its CGS unit is gram, okay? And then mass can be measured using physical balance or beam balance, okay? While weighing mass in the physical balance or beam balance, the pointer should be in vertical, okay? And the beam should be horizontal. While weighing also, if it shows, the pointer shows vertical, if it shows 90 degree means, so that we have got the appropriate mass, okay? And then in gram we have learned some conversion units, is it? What are those? 1 gram equal to 10 to the power minus 3 kilogram, okay? And then 1 milligram equal to 10 to the power minus 6 kilogram, okay? And then 1 quintal equal to 100 kilograms, okay? 1 quintal equal to 100 kilograms. Okay, and then 1 metric ton equal to 1000 kilogram. Okay, and then next we have learnt about weight, is it? Weight is the force, is it? Weight is the force that the earth exerts on that body, is it? Weight is the force that the earth exerts on that body. Okay, weight is not constant. Okay, weight is not constant, and then its SI unit is Newton. Okay, its SI unit is Newton, and its CGS unit is dyne. So 1 Newton equal to 10 power 5 dyne. Okay, 1 Newton equal to 10 power 5 dyne, and then 1 kilogram force equal to 9.8 Newton. Okay, 1 kilogram force equal to 9.8 Newton. Okay, and then 1 gram force equal to 980 dyne. Okay, and then we have learnt spring balance, is it? Yes, spring balance is used to measure weight. Okay, okay, before weighing on the spring balance, we should ensure that the pointer is reading 0 gram force or not. Okay, these are the things we have learnt in the previous classes, is it? And today we are going to learn about density. Okay, the next physical quantity, density. Do you know what is meant by density? Okay, it is one of the physical quantity. Okay, in the previous classes we have learnt about mass and then weight, is it? Today we are going to learn about another physical quantity, that is density. Okay, density actually depends upon the packing of the molecules. Okay, simply density actually depends upon the packing of the molecules. Okay, suppose I say the molecules are very closely packed. Okay, very closely packed, almost no spaces are there. We say that the density is very high or else it is denser. Okay, if you are packing the molecules very dense, okay, very closely packed, if the molecules are closely packed, if it has no space, okay, so that we will say the density is very high. Okay, if the particles are loosely packed and if it has some space in between the particles, then we will say it has less denser. Okay, if the particles are tightly packed and if it has no spaces in between the molecules, means we will say it is highly denser. Okay, if the particles are loosely packed and some space are in between there, means we will say it as less denser. Okay, actually density refers to packing of the molecules. Okay, if we have defined density, see what is meant by density? Mass per unit volume of the object. Okay, density is defined as mass per unit volume of the object. Okay, that means mass of the body to the volume of the body. Okay, that means mass of the body to the volume of the body. So that mass means mass per unit volume is the density of the body. Okay, so that we are saying mass per unit volume is the density of the body. Okay, so yes, density can be said as rho. See the symbol, it is called rho. Okay, so to find density we have a formula. Okay, density equal to mass by volume. Okay, density equal to mass by volume, so that rho equal to m by v. Okay, we can say like this also, rho equal to m by v. Okay, rho, that is RHO, the symbol is called rho. Okay, and then the SI unit of density is kilogram per meter cube. Okay, the SI unit of density is kilogram per meter cube, and then the CGS unit of density is gram per centimeter cube. Okay. Yes, what is the SI unit of density? The SI unit of density is kilogram per meter cube. Okay. What is the CGS unit of density? Gram per centimeter cube. Okay. Yes, what is meant by density? Density means mass per unit volume of the object. Okay. Mass per unit volume of the object. It depends on how the particles in the molecules are packed. Okay. If it is tightly packed, we will say it as highly denser. If it is loosely packed, it is less denser. Okay. And we have a formula. What is the formula to find density? Density equal to mass by volume. Okay. Density equal to mass by volume. We can say it as rho equal to m by v. Okay. The SI unit of density is, yeah, what is the SI unit of density? Kilogram per meter cube. Okay. The SI unit of density is kilogram per meter cube. And its CGS unit is gram per centimeter cube. Okay. Have you all clear in this? Do you know what is the density of water? Is it low or high? Water has somewhat a high density. Okay. Is it? If we have two kinds of things. Okay. One is paper and then the next is stone. If I have thrown a paper in the water, what will happen? If I have thrown a paper in the water, what will happen? It will float, is it? But if I thrown a stone in the water, what will happen? It will sink inside the water, is it? It will sink inside the water. Because the paper has low density and the stone has high density. You can also try. If you have prepared a paper boat and if you had make it to float in the rainwater, if it means it will float, is it? It will float in the water. And if you are throwing stone in the pond means what will happen? It will sink. Okay, it will sink inside the water because the paper has low density and the stone has high density. Okay, the stone is sinking means the particles in the stone is closely packed. That means tightly packed. Okay, the particles in the stone is tightly packed. Okay, so that it has high density. Okay, it has no space inside that particles, so that it has high density. The stone is sinking in the water. And about the paper, the particles in the paper are loosely packed. Okay, it has some space. Okay, so that it has low density. Okay, can you all clear in this? And then we will see about the density of water. Okay, the density of water at 4 degrees Celsius. We are going to calculate the density of water at 4 degrees Celsius. Okay, if you are finding the density of water at 4 degrees Celsius, the SI unit of water is 1000 km per meter cube. Okay, the SI unit of water at 4 degrees Celsius is 1000 km per meter cube. Okay, in CGS unit, the density of water at 4 degrees Celsius is 1 gram per cc. Okay, 1 gram per cc, or else we can say 1 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, can you say what is the SI unit of the density of water at 4 degrees Celsius? 1000 kilogram per meter cube. Okay, yes, what is the CGS unit? 1 gram per cc, or else 1 gram per centimeter cube. Okay, we have said, is it? What is CGS unit of density? Gram per centimeter cube or gram per cc. And take your book, page number 9. Yes, there is a table there, is it? Densities of some of the common substances. Is it? Okay, learn this also. Okay, it will be asked in 1 mark question. Okay, solids, liquids and gases. As like solid like Gold, steel and ice are there. Okay, what is the density of gold? 19.3 gram per cc. Okay, and then about steel, the density of steel is 7.85 gram per cc. Okay, and then about ice, 0.917 gram per cc. Okay, for gold 19.3 gram per cc, and then steel 7.85 gram per cc. Okay, it is in page number 9. Okay, there is a table. Okay, see that table. Okay, and then about ice, 0.917 gram per cc. Okay, and then liquids, there are some liquids: mercury, seawater, water, kerosene and oil. Okay, what is the density of mercury? 13.6 gram per cc. Okay, what is the density of mercury? 13.6 gram per cc. Okay, and what is the density of seawater? 1.025 gram per cc. Okay, what is the density of seawater? 1.025 gram per cc. And then about water, 1.00 gram per cc. Okay, and then kerosene, 0.8 gram per cc. Okay, and then about oil, 0.78 gram per cc. Okay, and about gases, there was given air and hydrogen. Okay, okay, what is the density of air? 0.0013 gram per cc. Okay, 0.0013 gram per cc. And about hydrogen, 0.000089 gram per cc. Okay, learn this table properly. It will be asked in one word questions. Okay, and then the next heading is determining the density of a solid heavier than water. Okay, so we are going to find the density of solid heavier than water. Okay, first we take a stone. Okay, we know that stone is obviously a solid, is it? Okay, how denser the stone is as compared to liquid. We are going to find how denser the stone as compared to liquid. Okay, stone is denser than liquid, is it? We have learnt in the previous screen itself. We have saw an image, is it? So now also we are going to explain. Okay, here I have given the measuring cylinder, is it? See, with this I am going to explain it. Okay, explain the density of solid heavier than water. Okay, we are going to find the density of that stone. Okay, the stone's density is higher than water, is it? Okay, here we are going to immerse the stone in the water. Stone வந்து தண்ணிக்குள்ள விட்டு அதோட mass, we are going to find the density of stone. Okay, we are just immersing the stone in the measuring cylinder. Okay, you can see in the first image. See, first they had filled water inside that measuring cylinder, is it? It has up to the marking of 60. So we have marked that as V1, is it? And then we are immersing the stone inside that measuring cylinder. Okay, and see the next image. What happened after immersing that stone? What happened? The level of water rises, is it? The level of water rises. Why? Because the density, it is showing the density of solid, that is stone. Okay, because of that density the water level is rising. Okay, so with this we are going to find the density. Okay, what is the formula for density? Yes, say what is the formula for density? Density equal to mass by volume, is it? Density equal to mass by volume. Okay, say in the first image we have marked that 60 reading as V1, and after immersing the stone inside it We have noted that as the volume as V2. Okay, remember this. Okay, what is the density? What is the formula for density? Density equal to mass by volume. Okay, rho equal to mass by volume. We are going to find the density of the stone immersed in the water, is it? So we know the formula density, that means rho equal to m by v, is it? Okay. Yes, we can find the mass of the stone with the physical balance, is it? We have learnt about physical balance in the previous classes, is it? We can find the mass of the stone by using physical balance. Yes, how can you find the volume? Okay, for that they had given a thing. See, the displaced volume of water equal to volume of stone. Okay, the displaced volume of water equal to volume of stone. அதாவது இருந்த லெவலை விட எவ்வளோ ரைஸ் ஆயிருக்கோ அதை வச்சு நம்ம வந்து அதோட வால்யூமை கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம். Okay, so that we are saying V2 minus V1, that means volume 2 minus volume 1. Okay, the displaced volume of water equal to volume of stone. So that we are going to subtract V2 minus V1. Okay, so that how will you find the density? Okay, rho equal to mass by V2 minus V1. We have said, is it? The displaced volume of water is the volume of stone. So that rho equal to mass by V2 minus V1. What is V2 here? V2 is 80, is it? 80. See the picture? See the picture in the book, page number 9. The rise level of water is 80, is it? And in the previous image, before immersing the water, what is the level? V1, is it? That is 60. So 80 minus 60, 20. Okay, so volume is 20. We can find the density very easily. Rho equal to mass by volume. Here, how can you find the volume? We have already said the displaced volume of the water equal to volume of stone. Okay, இருந்ததை விட எவ்வளோ ரைஸ் ஆச்சோ அதுதான் அந்த ஸ்டோனோட வால்யூம். ஸோ we are going to find it by subtracting it. Okay, V2 minus V1. So 20. So rho equal to mass by V2 minus V1. That's all about this experiment. Okay, we have determined the density of solid heavier than water. Yes, can you all understand? Children, we have learnt about the formula of density, is it? Yes, can you say what is the formula for density? Density equal to mass by volume, is it? Using that, we are going to do some problem. Okay. Yeah, see the first question. What is the mass of 5 meter cube of cement of density 3000 kilogram per meter cube? Okay. What is the mass of 5 meter cube of cement of density 3000 kilogram per meter cube? Okay, volume was given 5 meter cube is the volume. Okay, density is also given 3000 kilogram per meter cube. Okay, now we are going to find the mass, is it? Yes, we know the formula for density, is it? Density equal to mass by volume. Here we are going to find mass. So that, yes, we can change the formula easily, is it? We know density and volume. So we can put the mass on one side and we can multiply the density and volume, is it? So we got a new formula, that is mass equal to volume into density. Okay, mass equal to volume into density. In the question itself, they had given volume, is it? What is the volume? 5. Okay, 5 meter cube is the volume. Okay, and then what about density? 3000 kilogram per meter cube is the density. So by multiplying that 3000 and 5, we will get 5 3s are 15 and we have 3 zeros. So 15,000 kilogram. Okay. So what is the mass of 5 meter cube of cement of density 3000 kilogram per meter cube. What is the answer? The mass is 15,000 kilogram. Okay, 15,000 kilogram. Okay, copy down this problem in your classwork notebook. I'll give you time. Okay, what is the formula for mass? Volume into density. Okay, have you all completed? We'll see the next problem. Okay, and this is your next problem. A piece of iron of volume 30 cc has a mass of 234 kilogram, 234 gram. Okay, what is its density? Okay, piece of iron of volume 30 cc has a mass of 234, that means 234 gram. What is its density? Okay, here what was given? Mass and volume are given. Okay, mass is 234 gram, is it? Volume 30 cc. So we are going to find the density. We know the formula for density, is it? What is the formula for density? Rho equal to mass by volume, is it? Rho equal to mass by volume. So we are going to substitute in that formula. Okay, what is the mass here? 234. Okay, what is the volume here? 30. So 234 by 30. Okay, divide it and find the answer. Verify whether it is right or wrong. Do it and write the answer. Write the question and do it, okay? Have you all completed? Have you got the answer as 7.8 gram per cc? Okay, good. Can we recall what we have learnt in this class? Today we have learnt about density, is it? Yeah, what does mean by density? Density is defined as mass per unit volume of that object. Okay, density is defined as mass per unit volume of that object. Okay, what is the symbol of density? Rho, is it? Rho is the symbol of density. Okay, and then what is the formula for density? Density equal to mass by volume. Okay, density equal to mass by volume. Okay, what is the SI unit of density? Kilogram per meter cube. Okay, what is the SI unit of density? Kilogram per meter cube. Okay, and the CGS unit? Gram per centimeter cube or else gram per cc. Okay, gram per centimeter cube or else gram per cc. And then they had given a conversion unit, is it? What is that? The density of water at 4 degrees Celsius. That is In SI unit, 1000 kilogram per meter cube, and in CGS unit, 1 gram per cc. Okay, 1000 kilogram SI unit, 1000 kilogram per meter cube, and in CGS unit, 1 gram per cc. Okay, and then we have learned the table, is it? Densities of some of the common substances. Yes, what is the density of gold? 19.3 gram per cc. Okay, 19.3 gram per cc. And then about steel, 7.85 gram per cc. And then ice, 0.917 gram per cc. And then mercury, 13.6 gram per cc. And then seawater, 1.025 gram per cc. Okay, and water, 1.00 gram per cc. Okay, and then kerosene, 0.8 gram per cc. Oil, 0.78 gram per cc. Air, 0.0013 gram per cc. And then the last hydrogen, 0.000089 gram per cc. Okay, and then we have learnt about determining the density of a solid heavier than water, is it? Okay, we are immersing the stone inside the water level will rises, is it? With that rising level, எவ்வளோ ரைஸ் ஆயிருக்கோ அதை வச்சு நம்ம அந்த ஸ்டோனோட வால்யூம் கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம், அப்படிதானம்மா? So what is the formula for finding density? Mass by volume. Yes, how will you find the volume of the stone? Density equal to mass by V2, that is the raised level of water, that is 80 minus 60. So density equal to mass by V2 minus V1. Okay, and then we have learnt some word problems, is it? Okay, that's all about this class. Okay, and your classwork is this. Copy down in your classwork notebook. Write fast. Use only ink pens, okay, while writing in your classwork and homeworks. Use only ink pens, okay. Yeah, have you all completed? Okay, read this. Fill in the blanks. The SI unit of density is kilogram per meter cube. Okay, the SI unit of density is kilogram per meter cube. And then formula for determination of density is rho equal to m by v. Is it? Density equal to mass by volume, is it? So that we can say rho equal to m by v. Okay, and then the density of oil is 0.78 gram per cc. Okay, the density of oil is 0.78 gram per cc. Okay, the symbol used to indicate density is rho. Okay, the symbol used to indicate density is rho. And then the SI unit of density of water in 4 degrees Celsius is 1000 kilogram per meter cube. Okay, 1000 kilogram per meter cube. Okay. We have one more topic in this lesson, relative density. We'll see relative density in the next class. Okay. And your homework is, this is your homework. Okay. I have given one word problem. If a block has a mass of 125 gram and a volume of 25 centimeter cube, what is its density? Okay. Yes, they had given mass and volume. Okay, what is the formula for density? Density equal to mass by volume, is it? Just substitute the mass and volume in the formula of density and you will get the answer. Okay. And then the next question, define density and write its SI and CGS unit. Okay, what is density? Density is defined as mass per unit volume of that object. Okay, mass per unit volume of that object. So what is the formula for density? Density, that is rho equal to mass by volume. Rho equal to m by v. Okay, they had asked SI and CGS unit, is it? So SI, what is the SI unit? Kilogram by meter cube. Okay, and then CGS unit, gram per centimeter cube or gram per cc. Okay, already I had given some questions to test your previous knowledge, is it? In the first, so write it and then write this homework and send. Okay, send it. That's all about this class. Thank you, children.